Welcome back to the vlog, guys. And Jeffrey put on this sail here for the Celica, and you guys can see here it looks pretty good. So you can see all the little imperfections, like the little nicks here and some of this spot, but overall it looks pretty good. It matches this 10-footer theme right now that we got going on, but man, it looks so much better with it chromed out or silver. And kind of like Jeffrey pointed out, this is very matte, so it looks kind of like Hot Wheels in a way. So but it still looks good, and you can see it's pretty reflective, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it looks really good from far away, and it finally looks like an old school car now with that painted silver. I really love how this thing looks like. So hopefully we could get the real chrome spray later on and make it look a lot better. And here's the other side right here, and you can see it's kind of boring. It's just red. It's like it's part of the car, doesn't really complement it at all. But yep, I think it looks really good. Kind of makes the car look more complete and more and have more character. But yep. But yeah, this is the car, and hopefully we can do more stuff to it. I still need to do the other side. I might just do the same thing and just spray over it. It came out kind of decent, but like I said, we'll prep up the other ones a lot cleaner, and then we'll do it the right way and get some chrome and get some real chrome spray, or maybe do hydro dipping. But it is very expensive to hydro dip stuff, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's it for now. And today I'm gonna put on some wheels that I've been meaning to put on my 86 hatch for a long time now, and you guys already seen them. They are the Konig rewinds. So these are like one of my favorite style wheels for the 86. I really want to get real watts, but for now we're gonna run these, and these are 15, I believe, and I'm not even really sure about the offset. But what we have on here is 195/50, so they're kind of low pro. They're not as thick as I would like them to be, but I think they'll look okay on the car. The car is very monster truck right now, but there's no engine in it, and it's stock suspension, so we'll see how it looks like anyways. I'm not too worried about these tires because they're very old, and I'm not really sure if they're still good to drive on, so I don't really mind them just sitting there. Plus I have my new wheels just sitting there anyway, so it's okay. It's kind of just the life of having your cars outside right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and clean these up a little bit and then put them on the 86 and then see how it looks like. Alright guys, I just cleaned them all up, gave them a little spray and kind of like a scrub, and they look really good. So these wheels are actually in pretty good condition. I'm not a big fan of this Konig center cap, but probably just keep it on there anyways. But very minimal curb rashing on the wheels. I think one of them is not too great, like this one, but overall they look really great. So I do like these more in black, and I do want to repaint them black, but like I said, my brother doesn't really want me to do that because he still really likes them this color. So maybe I'll just keep them silver until I could get some Watanabes or something like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and put them on the car and then see how they look like. So I'll show you guys pretty much after I put them on. So I got the first wheel on, and man, this is what I mean with too low pro of a tire. And look at it, it's like super monster truck right now. I got probably maybe 10 inches off the ground, and it doesn't even look good. Look at that. I could put a whole hand width on it, and super huge, but looks pretty good if you could visualize it being lower. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I should just wait to put these on, maybe cut the springs or something like that, because they're just junk suspension anyways, and then I could put some coilovers on later, or swap it with this car and then put my suspension on this one. But I don't know, man, it is so high. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but I don't have an engine in here yet, so I don't know how low it'll be when I actually put something in here too. Maybe I could put like one of my diffs in the engine bay or something, so that kind of lowers it, or add a brick, maybe a big wheel that I have, but I don't know. But You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this one on, at least the front, this other front, and maybe a back side, so we could see how it looks like. So yeah, maybe I'll probably go ahead and just put them all on and then see how it looks like. I am kind of curious to see how the wheels will look on the car anyways, because I really been wanting to put them on. So let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. All right guys, I got all 4 of the wheels on, and you guys could check out this side because you can see it better. But here they are, and man, it looks pretty good. Just gotta lower the car now, and I'll do that later, but it looks so good with these wheels on. Here it is right here, and the back actually sits a little better, but like I said, these tires are way too thin for this car. I want to get some fatter tires later on in the future, but this is it for now. They're just here to look pretty. And these wheels, these are the appliance mesh wheels that came off like the 240Zs, and they always fit horribly because you need like the mag lugs for this, and if you don't, you use like the acorn style, it just doesn't sit right at all. And I always never liked these because of that. But here's the other side, and super monster trucking, but it looks so good. So yep, that's it. Here's an update on my coupe, and I've pretty much done nothing to it yet. It's been just sitting here, and the slip has fallen, but I'll probably just leave it like that. And yeah, this is it. The wheels are still okay. I'm really worried about these because they're just sitting out here, but luckily the cover seems like it's doing its job, and nothing's getting too messed up out here in the heat. But that's the update for now. I'm always waiting on parts, but yeah, so glad to finally got wheels on my hatch. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I still need a welder, so probably gonna do that later, but I might clean up my interior this weekend and just kind of get the car looking good and fresh. Take out all of the boxes that I have in there, just so it's not so messy in this car. And once I start working on it, it'll be a lot easier. But that's it for now. We could go ahead and give you guys an update on Jeffrey's 86, the silver one. And this is an update on the paint job, because it's not really looking too well. But let's go look at it. Here's my 240. So I'm gonna sand this down on the weekend. It seems like the paint's kind of dry enough to start getting sanded. And then here too, it's finally kind of dry, and it took a little too long. And I don't know, I think it's just the heat right now, because I painted Jeffrey's sail on his Celica, and it still didn't dry either. And so I'm thinking that when it's too hot like this, nothing really dries too well. You think that it will bake it, right? But I think it's just way too hot, and for a can that has fast drying to not dry up, I think it's just too hot. It's been about a consistent like 104 here in the Central Valley, so painting just kind of sucks unless you have a controlled environment. But one thing about this is you can start seeing, like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little spider webs now kind of drying out really weird. And let me pull out my flashlight. Okay, and let's see right there, if you can see that, it's kind of like veining out, and it's doing that throughout the whole car. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just try like 1,000 to 2,000 grit sanding, and see if it kind of takes it out. But it's happened throughout the whole car, and I'm worried it was because we left it out in the sun. So I don't know, we're gonna try to sand that out, see if we could salvage it. But honestly, I am ready to just sand the whole car and start all over, because I feel like I could improve on my mistakes and kind of get a better paint job this time around. And so another mistake that I did was I should have raised the car higher on jack stands, and me not doing that, I had to go upside down on certain parts of the car, and it just didn't give me a smooth consistency when I started painting. So I think if I could do it again, I don't mind doing it. And this time around, it's just sanding, it's not really body work, so I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. So let me know what you guys think. Should I just go ahead and sand the whole car down and do it all over again? Because I am willing to do that to have a better finish. My brother doesn't really care, but I really want to do a great job. I really want to perfect my skills in painting, so I don't mind starting all over and just learning from my mistakes and trying again. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I know it wasn't much again, but like I said, I just want to put out some updates and put out some vlogs for you guys. I just want to be consistent in my videos and just try to do as much as I can every day, like I said, when I come home from work. So hope you guys like this one. I'm super excited about my 86 hatch. I have big plans for that car, and my 86 coupe, I might just leave it 4AG for now just so I could enjoy it, but the hatch, I want to do something crazy motor wise, and so we're gonna do that. I'm still saving up for a motor, so we're gonna do that. And then yeah, just a lot of projects that aren't really getting done because right now, I don't know, nothing's getting shipped out. And so I just got like an update on some of my shipments for the S14, and they just said processing, so we'll see. Hopefully I get some parts soon. But yep, that's gonna be it, guys. So thank you for watching. I'm at 429 subscribers now, so I'm super happy about that. It's such a big milestone. Once I hit that 500, it's gonna be a really big deal for me, and let's hope we could get to 1,000 maybe by the end of this year. But thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.